picked in the top few in a league like the Big East, it means you must have pretty good players, and I think that's the case with us. We have some experience, we have some guys that understand how to play, and we just have to get better. We've got a lot of room to grow, and that's what's exciting for me.
You're talking to the ladies, they said there's a big point of emphasis on physical play both on the women's game and the men's game. Have you heard that? And what do you think? How do you think that's going to play out?
Well, I think it's going to happen. It seems to be a consistent message across the country that they're going to try to clean it up. They're disappointed that scoring continues to go down in college basketball. I think they think this is one way to maybe increase scoring by putting people on the free throw line more. But I just think it's going to clean it up, especially on the perimeter. I think you're going to have to do a better job of keeping your hands off the ball handler and not being as physical with the ball handler. But it's something that we've worked on in anticipation of this rule coming. But more than any time in my coaching career, it seems like a point of emphasis that's been given to us at the start of the season may last the entire season. It seems like in the past it was a point of emphasis in November and December. By the time you got the conference play, we were back to mugging each other. So I think they're probably going to stick with it this year.
Your style of play differ at all the extent with the new league? You just do what you do and they adjust it?
I've got the same players as I had last year, so of course I've got to do what we do. This is what we've taught them. This is where they've become efficient. We've had one of the most efficient offenses in the country over the last 2 years, so I think I'd be fooled to change.
Has there been anything different in your preparation this year, being at the new conference, or is it just pretty much the same every year?
No, it's the same. Obviously the difference for us is there's no Gregory Echenike running around out here every day. And so, we have to come up with creative ways to defend the post. We're going to have to rebound by committee a little bit more than we did last year. And, those block shots end up being a huge part of your defense, and we really don't have as much of this year. So our margin for error is a little smaller because we don't have Gregory. But having said that, I think guys like Will Artino, Jeff Grosel, they've waited their time and they've worked hard to prepare themselves for when the opportunity was theirs. And I fully expect that they'll take advantage of it.
How is Zach Hansen coming along as part of that rotation there?
Yeah, he's getting there. He's a typical freshman. He has a good day and a couple of bad days. That's part of it. This will be the hardest week of his life. 2-a-days as a freshman is about as tough as it gets. Because as challenging as it is physically, probably mentally with everything we throw at the guys during this 10-day period, it's really difficult to get your arms around all that. So Zach's getting better, but we haven't made any decisions on what we'll do with him yet.